Welcome to Messy Church Online again. Do you remember Easter Sunday a couple of weeks ago? Have you any chocolate left? And how's schoolwork going? Who's your favourite online teacher? Today's story from the Bible happens on the same day that Jesus came back to life. Two of Jesus' friends were joined by an amazing companion on their journey from Jerusalem to a village about 7 miles away. Let's hear it, shall we? It was Sunday. Cleopas and I had been in Jerusalem that morning. We'd heard that Jesus' tomb was empty and just ran for it. We didn't want to be part of whatever was to come. His friends were hiding in Jerusalem, and we were escaping to our home in Emmaus to be safe. We were talking about the last few days, how exciting it had been as Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, how he drove the merchants out of the temple and the teaching. He really was a prophet, bringing wonderful messages from God. But now he was gone. Not just dead, but his body taken away. We didn't know to where or by who. We couldn't even go to pay our respects. While we were talking, a stranger joined us. We didn't see or hear where he came from, but suddenly he was just there. "What are you talking about?" he asked us. Cleopas said, "Where have you been for the last few days? Haven't you heard about Jesus the prophet? He brought all these messages from God, healed people, performed miracles. We thought he was the Messiah, our Saviour, leading the fight against the Romans, setting us free. But instead, he was arrested, tried, found guilty, and put to death on a cross like a criminal. No chance of that uprising now. He's dead." I joined in. Some of our women went to the tomb this morning, but they didn't find his body. They told us, though, that angels said Jesus was alive. Peter and John went there and said the same. No one had seen Jesus, though. We were scared, so we came home. A stranger spoke to us, really unkindly at first. "You fools! Don't you realise that all of these things were supposed to happen? The Messiah was supposed to live with you and your people, teach, heal, and pray with you. But he was also supposed to die and come back to life. You all study the scriptures, the ancient writing from Moses and before. They're full of messages and promises from God about the Messiah. All of that came true through Jesus." The stranger started at the beginning of the Bible and explained it all. Cleopas and I couldn't believe our ears. It was like listening to Jesus teach again. Everything was clear. Jesus was the Messiah. He was keeping God's promise to us. It just wasn't how we expected it to be. We were nearly home. It was getting dark. No one wants to be on the road at night. The stranger was going to carry on, but we invited him to our house to stay and have dinner. Plus, we wanted to hear more about Jesus. And luckily, the stranger said yes. We prepared the food and put the bread onto the table, and we sat down. The stranger picked up the bread, gave thanks to God, and broke the bread, giving us all some to share. And suddenly we realised who this stranger was. It was Jesus. He was doing just like he told everyone to on the night before he died, giving thanks to God and sharing the bread. But then he was gone. Just disappeared. Cleopas and I were so excited, though. We had seen Jesus. He really was alive, and all those things he told us. Our hearts have felt like they were burning with joy. We just had to go and tell everyone about it. Even though it was night and the road back to Jerusalem was going to be dangerous, we put on our cloaks and headed out. We went as fast as we could. It took nearly 2 hours, but we found the 11 disciples. some of them had seen Jesus too. Everyone was so excited to know that Jesus was alive. So, Jesus had come back to life, and he had helped Cleopas and his friend to understand the meaning of Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Let's say a quick prayer about it. Dear God, we're sorry for all the wrong things that we do. Thank you that Jesus died to take the punishment for all of those things. Thank you that he also came back to life so that we can be his friends forever. Thank you for all of the people that teach us so much about the world, and please help me to work hard, even though I'm not going to school in the usual way. Please help everyone who is working so hard to look after us at the moment, and protect everyone who is at risk from the virus. Amen. So today's story was about a walk. So we want to see your feet. You could draw a picture of your feet. You could draw around your foot and colour it in. Or if you're feeling really brave, a proper painty footprint. But please ask for help from a grown-up. Can anyone manage a rainbow foot? Or perhaps turn their foot into something else? Here are some ideas. Please share your pictures with us, and maybe put them up in your windows to make people laugh as they go past. Thanks for joining us at Messy Church Online today. Try to keep working hard and being good. Enjoy your activities and stay in touch with your family and friends. If any of you want to send a message to us at Messy Church Online, please ask a grown-up to get in touch on email or Facebook. So, see you next time at Messy Church Online. Bye.